Hey guys, I'm Ronnie. I know I haven't been doing videos since forever ago, but this is it. Hopefully I'm getting back on track. But I'm gonna have to declare this. I can only do videos between mid-June and end of August every year. The summer period, basically. So, as a student, there are lots of things to face, and I know this is not a very good excuse. I'm not gonna make it an excuse, but because that's a fact actually. But then Hong Kong, how that goes. Anyway, so today I'm gonna be doing a video about Server 2. So the computer you're watching right now, this is actually my rendering or actually computing machine that actually does voluntary work for Boink as well as Folding at Home, which both of them, I think, Folding at Home obviously does protein research, but Boink, they have quite a lot of projects going on. I'm working on NFS at Home, which is a computing project, as well as the Lattice project, which is also medical. Anyway, I think NFS at Home actually calculates primes by, separating numbers into primes. Anyway, so I'm going to run over the equipment I use. So first of all, powering everything right here are two APC UPSs. These are back UPS CS650s with nominal power of 400 watts, I think. Then this is the surveillance server. Yes, I've added surveillance in this house to make it a little bit more safer. This is my computing machine that I've just mentioned. It has Core i7 5930K, I think. This is actually the video editing machine I built back then in 2013 or 2015 or 2013 and 2014 or something. It's at least 1.5 years old, but whatever, it still works perfectly. It has a GTX 970, which I no longer game on, so it does voluntary work to, contribute to, the world. Yeah, don't take it too seriously. Not very good. Anyway, this is my Linksys router. This is new, actually. I've got it a while back in, I think, January or something, that I never made a video about that. This is the Linksys WRT AC 1900 router from Linksys, obviously. This router is basically a very fast one, but is a horrible access point. It only gives my phone 30 megabits per second on the 5 gigahertz channel. It's an iPhone 6s, mind you, and 70 megabits on my MacBook Pro 2015, which is very bad. This is the TV box that I never use, but my ISP insisted on installing here, so there's that. This is the modem that I'm using from my ISP. It basically converts, it's not called a modem anymore, I think, but it converts optical fiber signals into internet or Ethernet compatible signals that switches or modern computers can use. Speaking of switches, I have a new one, actually. This one is, I think I bought it in November last year, 2015. So this is a Netgear GS716T, gigabit smart switch that allows NIC teaming, which I'm using for these 4 ports for my storage server. This one, the one that I never managed to make a video of, that I promised before, which I broke, obviously, because the footage is lost. Yeah, I'll go into details of that later after doing this one. So I've got actually, I think, 3 teams right now. One of these, this channel is for the backup server. This is for the main server, and down there are two more ports. They are for my surveillance server, which basically pulls video feeds from around the house and then record it to my main storage server. Oh, and in case you noticed, this is a hygrometer, obviously. So I can monitor humidity from here conveniently. So they're actually dehumidifiers back here. And that's it. You know, I still haven't thrown away my boxes yet for some reason. So 2 battery backup units, the Netgear switch, as well as the Cooler Master N300 case for my backup server. I'll go into all of that later. So surveillance server, really low power, Pentium G3258, 8 gigabytes of RAM, Windows Server 2012 R2. Yeah, I know, overkill, but you know, I have to monitor stuff with Windows. And since I'm a student, I get it free from DreamSpark. So who cares? This one, backup server, is running Unraid 6. So there are, I believe, 6 Seagate 2TB drives in there, 7200 RPM drives, running at Btrfs RAID 5. With 2 SSDs right now doing RAID 1 in cache, basically. I know it's quite loud in here, but bear with me a second. It's like this. I don't work here. I work in the other room because this is too loud and I can't concentrate. This is the main storage server. It's with the NZXT, I forgot whatever thermometer and fan controller it is. Of course, actually, if you realized, every server except the backup server comes with a optical disk drive. That's because offloading media is becoming more easy. Or it will be more easy. Oops, will be easier. Yes. USB ports, you know, I intentionally have this one, USB 2.0, available. Others are blocked, because I don't use them, so why have them opened to dust? You know, preventions. So exhaust is back there, which is making everything so hot at the back. So I have to basically, you know, add a fan to blow hot air out in exchange for cold air inside. Yeah, anyway, oh yes, let's talk about power. So this one, the one on the left, the UPS, is powering my security camera. I'll show it to you guys later. This is the fan, Linksys router, obviously, and then the modem. Or not, optical fiber blah translator to digital signals thing. In case you're wondering what this is just a black piece of cloth. I just needed to cover this HDD indicator to make it less annoying when I'm working in the other room, you know. The flash is just, I open the door right here so I can see it often. This obviously just gives it weight so it doesn't fall down, and you know, I fold it like this because radio's here and I can't block ventilation. So, okay, done talking about that. Oh yes, first UPS also handles switches, this thing, optical fiber thing, and then our router, basically. Oh yes, the security server as well. So the one on the right, UPS, handles these 2 servers. Backup server as well as my main storage server. And in case, I guess I have to mention this as well. This storage server that I never managed to do a video about that is because I lost the footage stored on this machine. A RAID 5 died last year, tragically, because my RAID card fried up, basically. So I took it to repair. Well, I got a warranty, so I got a new card from LSI. About 1.5 weeks. So not that big of a deal, but still, I have some data lost in this event. So I bought this, basically the whole machine, to do a backup of basically synchronization every 5 minutes. But this thing is about to run out of storage, so I think I'm going to upgrade the drives as well. The main server is running 8 Seagate 3TB 7200 RPM drives with 2 SSDs as the operating system RAID 1. So I think, oh yes, this one. This thing is powered by the wall, basically, connected to the second UPS, which I think, yeah, through the surge protection port, because it doesn't have enough battery power to power all 3 machines at the same time. So yes, this is my server tour, and yeah, thank you for coming along of this video blog series that I'm going to be doing since today. And please subscribe, and you know, I'll be making more videos in the periods I can. So, oh yes, there will be a video coming about, number 1, the THAN issue that I just solved. Second, about my voluntary work that my computer actually does, and all the monitoring I do. Basically, folding at home, how to set that up, new client, Boink, how to set that up with, okay, well these two I have to optimize something to make that work. Really awesome. I've had my GTX 970 running at, well, 78 degrees since forever, so I think one video is coming that I buy some new fans, exhaust fans, to put them in front so they don't, you know, get too hot and eventually kill it, like my RAID card killed itself. Oh yes, dust filters. So hopefully I'm gonna have to get on those projects as fast or as soon as possible. And for the time being, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Bye.